There's many, many different types of floor plans.
A prefabricated house may look like most other modern homes.
You see in the kitchen, he's got upgraded appliances.
But the process to get there is rather different.
Prefabricated simply means that it's built in a factory off-site.
That's Todd Kessler. He's the president of US Modular, a company that specializes in manufactured and modular housing. For some people, there's a stigma about prefab housing. Kessler says getting past that is one of the biggest challenges.
We used to say that they were like your grandmother's trailers back in the day, in that they focused so much on being affordable that the quality really wasn't there. In today's pre-manufactured housing, the quality is there, and they're still less expensive than site-built structures.
How much less expensive? Roughly 10 to 30% cheaper than traditional on-site construction. And Kessler says it can be done faster.
We have an open lot that we wanted to build on.
David Lynch is adding a manufactured home next to his own house in El Cajon.
And everything's ready to go. So you just get the efficiency of time, and then the cost is substantially less than having to do a custom build, which we've gone through before, so we know how painful and how expensive it can be.
There are several types of prefab housing, from one-story manufactured homes to whole apartment blocks. Drew Orenstein is the CEO of Impact Housing, which develops modular housing complexes. Orenstein sees them as a way to build high-quality multifamily homes in a quicker and more cost-effective way that he says will improve the lives of low and moderate income households.
We take the cost savings, we take the time savings, and we translate that into what we hope to be a reduction in their rental price point. But it's everything starting from about $1,500 and then up.
Orenstein says his company is bringing more of these complexes to the region, including a potential 900-unit development in Barrio Logan. But there are concerns in the community that there won't be units for very low-income families, according to Barrio Logan's Julie Corrales.
So unless you're building affordable housing and incorporating affordable housing units into every development in our community, you're displacing folks.
The state and region's policy shift to a build now approach has begun to open the doors for more prefabricated housing in the county. In fact, a modular housing manufacturing facility is coming to the Imperial Valley next spring and is expected to serve San Diego County. Pete Gombert co-founded the company called IndieDwell.
We can build it with labor that have a great job living where they are, and then ship the units to a high-cost market.
He says a perk of modular housing construction is that it can come in all shapes and sizes, so it also works for smaller units to shelter those experiencing homelessness.
Those units are about 380 square feet. They're studios. So we've actually got a 260 square foot micro studio that we do.
But some projects could be up to 7 stories due to their use of steel frames instead of wood, with bigger units.
We've got some larger projects where we're doing 2 or 3 bedrooms that are 960 to 1,100 square feet.
Regardless of the size, financing prefabricated developments can be an issue, partly because it's a newer industry in the U.S. and there aren't many developers. Sean Harris is with San Diego Commercial and Business Financing.
It'll be easier the longer we go, the more builders of this type there are out there. I would say with this type of an asset, you're going to get this type of a project, you're going to get a lot of help from the city, so that deflects some of the risk for an investor.
Back in El Cajon, the speed and savings of getting a prefabricated home are allowing Lynch to list the unit under market value, with a young family in mind.
A 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom place to rent's already expensive. It's ridiculous. And then, so the families need a bit more space. So this is a 3-bedroom. They have capacity to grow, like with a couple kids.
Amid a housing crisis that's taken the hardest toll on low and middle income earners, backers of prefabricated housing say it offers a glimmer of hope to provide a quality home for rent or purchase at a lower cost that can be move-in ready in a fraction of the time. Jacob Ayer, KPBS News.